So connection is hard to come by on social media. There's a lot of talking, but not a lot of depth, right? Video games, I think, tend to have more opportunity for connection, but it tends to be optimizing pre-existing connection. It's a bunch of guys playing Call of Duty or League of Legends together. That middle ground of infinite content that maybe doesn't need to be a fully realized world, but does need to feel real and tangible. I think AI companions are starting to slot into that space. That to me is something that I think has a lower threshold for realizing the content model than I have to generate an entire world. I'm just looking at it and saying, okay, people are looking for connection. Social media does not offer deep connection. It offers likes, which I think are validating and they're affirmatory, but they are not the same thing as deep, meaningful connection. Some social media platforms are a little bit better than others, like Reddit, right? But most of them aren't great at it. They tend to optimize for throughput as opposed to depth. So AI companion is going to sit in this little weird middle ground, which is like, do you want someone to talk to that's not going to judge you? That's there's an enormous amount of content that can be generated there that sits on the other side of the uncanny valley, right? Because all the person's really looking for is to be heard and listened to. But I can see that thing happening, and I think there's indicators that it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think character AI. Last time I checked, had the best engagement and retention numbers of any Gen AI application out there functionally, right? Like most Gen AI chatbots, OpenAI, that kind of stuff falls off after like 7 days, right? Like their long term retention is not very good because people play with the toy and then move on. Whereas character AI, regardless of how you feel about what it's doing or the impact it could have on society, right? Like it is, to your point, people are paying with their time. Like they're showing their interest with their time and energy there. I do wonder how you see that meshing specifically on that sort of like what are players valuing, what are they looking for of, because there's also the like side of it that I do agree with you that games, that social interaction component is one of the big things that games have always sort of brought to functionally civilization. But you also see that not just in specifically in how digitally native generations are growing up with Roblox or Minecraft or these sorts of things where it's they are associating games with that social connection, social play time.